Hey everybody. Um, this is my fourth and probably final Valentine's project. I don't know, this year. Definitely, I know it's the fourth. It's probably the final. I've got a Mardi Gras project that I need to finish and then I might be tired of Valentine's Day. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, for this project I used English Rose Garden, which is not perhaps traditional Valentine's paper per se, but it is something I really love, and to me it's very romantic, these florals. So I figured, what the heck, I'll make it a Valentine's project. So yet another mini album. I am trying to, I like to have a certain number of mini albums displayed along with my other seasonal um, this decorations. So this will be the third mini album, and that'll be nice. And the other mini album I'm making is for Mardi Gras, which is displayed alongside of Valentine's Day because they happen almost simultaneously this year. Anyway, as you can see, I covered this mini album with the lovely foiled paper from the collection, and I used this burlap covered, lace covered burlap ribbon, and I used this beautiful paper for the back. Anyway, that's the binding. And again, it's a hand-sewn binding, like usual. This is a die cut that I had. I made a couple layers and then I added glossy accents to it. And this is a flower that I've had forever, ever in my stash. I've been hoarding it, and I thought it just went really nice. And I don't know where it came from. Might have been Prima. Who knows? This metal piece I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby about 6 months ago, and I just colored it with my alcohol inks. And then right here are, I don't know if you can kind of see those little, right there. They're like little leaves, little plastic leaves that came off of a thing that I got from Michael's a few years ago. Again, as I have said before, a lot of times these Valentine's mini, I don't worry about having a lot of real estate for pictures because there aren't a lot of pictures associated with Valentine's Day in my life. So it's mostly just, there's a lot of decoration. In this case, this book has no internal pockets. Like, this isn't these are just pages. There's no pocket inside the page. This is a cute cut that I cut out on my silhouette, and I backed it with some cardstock. This is some beautiful handmade paper that has some stitching on it. This is a cutout from the collection. I just made a little, I guess it's a belly band, but it's not really at the belly, right? It's up and down. And it just has this tag then that slips in there. That's a flower that I made a long time ago, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I made it with my punches, and that is a gem from Hobby Lobby. This is a cut from my silhouette that just says love, and you can't really see, but that is a beautiful pearly iridescent paper. And these are just cut to be 3.5 by 5 inch picture. There's a lot of these 3.5 by 5 inch picture, you know, where you can put the picture on it. Photo mat. Thank you for brain. This is just cardstock. It's a 6 by 6 album. These pages are 6 by 6. This is something I built out of my silhouette. And then this is some old club scrap paper that looks like it was an old Valentine's line from probably 5 or 6 or 8 years ago. And it just looks like paper on one side, like old letters. And then on the other side, I just did a little bit of stamping and some seam binding. Another photo mat. These are tickets, and I don't know if you can see it right there, but they've got little heart shapes right there. And then this this is a sticker that I had in my collection for a long time. It says, "You are beautiful, so beautiful to me." I just kind of cut this out of the pattern paper. This is another that really iridescent paper, the white, and this is a sticker that I had from last year or the year before. I don't remember. Most of this stuff came out of my stash. The only thing that didn't come directly out of my stash was the paper pad itself. I got that at Michael's this year, but other than that, it's from my stash. This is a cut from the silhouette. This is a sticker from Hobby Lobby, stickers. This is some cardstock and a stamp from my stash. And I just put this heart-shaped paper clip on the top. This is a cut apart from the paper pad. I just made this little lady's fan, and I put a tassel-y thing on it, on this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. I didn't want to cover it up too much. So I like this little fan that I cut off on my silhouette. It's another silhouette cut, layered silhouette cut, just left open to put the picture under. I love this paper. I really didn't want to cover it up very much, so I didn't. I just took this tag, I cut this from the silhouette, the tag, and this little Be Mine and the little hearts, and I layered them up, and there it is. Just some little ribbon there. This is a long tag that I cut from my silhouette. I put a little stamping down here, just some lace and some pink baker's twine. Let me see if you can see that. And then a nice photo mat. This is a cut for my silhouette, as is the thing that it's backed on, and just some lace and a photo mat. This is a tag that I cut for my silhouette, and there's some like crochet lace under there, and that heart is that iridescent paper again, and then just a sticker and some pretty ribbon. I think the paper itself was just so lovely. I didn't want to do too much. This is Stamp Crazy About You that I have, and I stamped that on a cut apart. And these are some excuse me, I made these flowers. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember how long it's been ago since I made these flowers. I went through a crazy flower making stage when I first got my silhouette, and I made tons and tons. I really just sat and made flowers and flowers and flowers, and I'm finally starting to use some of them. This is some ribbon from my stash that it's so pretty. Look at that. And underneath of it is a rose, but it's wired ribbon. I don't know, it's just pretty. I love it. And I think it matches the paper nicely. Here's another cut from my silhouette, backed with some of that beautiful foiled paper, and it's just real simple. You can put a picture there. This, I really didn't want to cover this up, but I didn't want to leave it plain, so I took the cut apart and I put it on a flap. So you could put a picture here, you could put a picture here. I stamped that a door here, and that allows it to be decorative without totally covering up that beautiful postcard foiling. This is just a tag. It's open. The love was cut out on the silhouette, and I layered it on the tag and just added a little bit of ribbon. This also was cut out on the silhouette, and then I just stamped that heart down there. This is, I loved this branch with these little birds on it, and I wanted to make sure that that didn't get completely obliterated or covered up. So I just put one small photo mat here for a small photo, and then I put a tag here that says the best of times are with you, and then I added one of those glittery flowers that I made a while back. This has been in my stash forever. It's a Prima flower from probably 10 years ago. I did some messy stamping here with XOXO, and this is just another one of those tags that I made out of my that old club scrap paper. There's a cut apart that just says "Let Love Grow." Couldn't cover this up. What can I do to it to make it better? Just put a tag down there. A little flower in the corner. The flower is made with a ruching technique, and that is seam binding, and then that's just a little gem from Hobby Lobby. I mean, it's just so pretty. There's really not much you should do to it, right? Maybe it'll have a picture someday.
Cardstock, and then I backed it with some beautiful foiled paper, and it just holds this tag with the flower on the top. I stamped that arrow and a cut apart, and that is it. That is my English Garden
love Valentine's journal. Um, the cover does seem a bit plain to me. I love all the ribbons coming out, um, but I don't know that I'm going to do any more to it. I think I might just leave it like this. I do just love the cover the way it is. It's just pretty. It's just pretty. I don't know. We'll see. I might put a picture on there. Who knows? All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my Valentine's projects, and I've got a Mardi Gras album coming up shortly. Should be within a week, I would think, since Mardi Gras is next week, and I want to get these projects done, out of the way, and get ready for the next holiday season, which is Easter. All right. Take care, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye bye.